All right, hello everybody. This is day 2 of your floor plan. I just want to show you guys a couple quick tips for those of you that are not in class today. If we go to home classroom floor plan, we'll open that up. Here's the link you can go to for step 1, which we should be getting close to being finished today. Also, if we go to Tuesday up here on this week, there's a Tuesday discussion. I'm going to click on the Tuesday discussion real quick, just to explain it to you. So you're going to explain to me how far you are on your drawings. Have you sketched the floor's shape and the locations of its walls, windows, doorways, and closets? Have you started adding dimensions to your walls? Okay, that's the discussion post. Make sure you get into detail with that. But if I go back to our class, give it a second, and I go down to home classroom floor plan. This is where I'll show you some examples. So I'll click on floor plan project. Let it load. I'm going to have to click on the link right up here, floor plan project. And from here, yesterday you should have filled out the discussion post. Wait a minute, what is a floor plan? That's where you can find the information for that. Today I want you looking at sketch a map of your room / classroom, depending on where you're at. I am gonna allow you to do only one room in your house as long as it has a door, a window, and some sort of closet. You will not have to do the whole floor. Okay, so step 1, this is how it should look. Remember, a floor plan is from a bird's eye view. Okay, windows need to look like this. It's a smaller line. Here's the walls. They need to be thicker. Okay, we need to be able to tell what a wall is and what a window is. Also, doorways. Doorways need to have a little flap sticking out, just like this symbol down here. That tells me there is a doorway here and here. Closets and anything else in the room should be drawn out as well. This is a bird's eye view of a closet. You can just see it's a big rectangle. There's actually 3 of them. Okay, if you have a bed, draw out the shape of the bed from a bird's eye view. Or if you have a desk, make sure you draw out the desk inside of the room. Okay, so sketch the room, draw the room shape and the location of its walls, windows, doorways, and closets. Students can work alone or in teams if you have a brother or sister in this class. Label the walls, windows, doorways, and closets. Okay, make sure you label them. Label all doors, all walls, windows, closets. Okay, maybe label your bed, label a desk. It's up to you. From here, you guys should all be done with that. Hopefully you're using some type of straight edge, whether it's a ruler. I mean, a ruler is the best way to keep it somewhat neat looking, because you do want this to be neat and you do want it to be big on the piece of paper you're using. But sometimes you don't have a ruler. Go find something with a straight edge. I sometimes use textbooks. Okay, just something that will allow your pencil to move in a straight line. Next up, measure the length and the width of the room. Include the lengths of the walls, windows, doorways, and closets. Round up to the nearest inch or centimeter. One thing I want to point out, you can see this room is 20 feet wide. Okay, this is called a dimension line. This line on the outside edge lines up with the outside edge of this wall, and this side lines up with the outside edge of this wall with a line, and then the measurements in the middle, and it's labeled feet. It's not just 20. If it was just 20, that'd be useless to me, but they labeled it with feet. Make sure you're labeling your measurements. Okay, I can tell that the windows are 3 feet wide. 3 feet wide. I can tell the doorways, I want to say doors are 3 feet wide as well. And this wall right here is actually 16 feet, but they don't have dimension lines. I want all of your walls to have dimension lines, and that's this line right here. This little T intersection all the way across, T intersection. Okay, try to have a tape measure if you have one at your house. A ruler will be fine. If you don't have a ruler and you have printer paper, I believe printer paper is around, actually let me get the measurement out right now and I'll tell you. Printer paper is 11 inches long, okay? So if you have 36 printer papers wide of a room, just times that by 11 inches. And that's what you'll get. And then you can divide that by 12 to give me it in feet. Okay, I'd rather have it feet to inches. It's just easier. But this is what we're looking for, this image right here. If you guys have any questions, reach out to me. This was probably going to be due with dimensions on Wednesday at the end of class. Okay. This image right here. And this is just a rough sketch. And then later on, we're going to move this drawing over to graph paper, if you have graph paper. Otherwise, you're going to have to be very, very neat and organized and maybe make your own graph paper if you have a ruler. Other than that, if you have any questions, email me or message me on Schoology.